Hey guys, I want to do a video today. I want to ask you guys a question. With the fall coming, well, the fall is here and winter coming, starting to wear heavier clothes, maybe jackets. I just wanted to ask the question, how many of you guys out there carry a backup, say a backup firearm to your primary concealed carry or open carry for that matter firearm? I've just recently started doing that. Something I never have done in the past. But just recently I've started carrying a backup firearm to my primary carry piece. And some of the reasons I've noticed, and me being a law enforcement, I've noticed a trend of criminals, some of the bad guys, carrying backup weapons. I think it's becoming more prevalent. See it more and more. They're carrying multiple firearms on their person. And I don't believe it's a good thing to be outgunned or find yourself in a situation if something happened to your primary piece and for whatever reason, it's good to have a backup. I'm starting to really believe that, follow that philosophy. Like I say, fall's here and I've been carrying my Ruger LC9. This has been my new carry piece for a while now. I've been carrying it in this pancake type outside the waistband holster. It fits really snug to the body, especially with even with the t-shirt it conceals it well, but here in the fall, the winter, with a long shirt, heavy shirt, or a jacket, absolutely conceals it well. And in turn, I've been carrying my Ruger LCP, my former primary carry piece, in a pocket holster here. Been carrying that in my pocket. And actually, I've been carrying on my offhand side, my weak side. That's why I've done some offhand shooting videos. That's why I think it's important. But I've been carrying it on my offhand side, and that's for a couple of reasons. Just one that jumps out. Say you were in if you lost your strong arm for whatever reason, the inability to draw your weapon with your strong arm or use your strong arm, your backup piece on your offhand side, I carried in my right pocket, being left-handed on my offhand side there, and I can easily access it, use my offhand if I have to. Maybe there's a struggle. Maybe we're in close quarters. The bad guy and me are struggling over my gun, his gun, whatever. Say my strong arm is locked up while we're struggling, or he's trying to get this one. I can go for this one on my offhand side. And I'm going to tell you that's important. Like I said, I've seen a rise in criminals carrying multiple firearms on their person. Tragically, we had an officer killed in this state several years ago in that very scenario. He stopped what should have been a routine traffic stop on the interstate, and the guy, I don't remember what the deal was with the fellow, but anyways, he had enough to arrest him or at least search him for weapons. The officer was searching the suspect like you should before you take one into custody, put them in a patrol car while they're sitting behind you, whatever. The officer located a handgun in the subject's waistband area as he was frisking the subject, and like he was trained, he locked down on that weapon, but the suspect then in turn locked the officer's hand to the weapon, using his hand, kind of locked the officer up with his hand on top of the suspect's weapon. As he had the officer locked up in that position, struggling over that gun, he reached into his pocket on his offhand side, pulled another weapon out, shot and killed the officer. So, and the officer was doing as he was trained. I mean, he found that weapon, he locked it up to keep prevent the suspect from pulling that weapon, but sadly the suspect had a backup weapon that he was able to draw and kill the officer ultimately. And now we train a little bit different, especially if I'm frisking at somebody and if I feel something I believe it is a weapon, like a firearm per se, I may not even react at first. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you, once I get to that point, what I do is I'm going to push off. I'm going to shove him. I'm going to try to knock him down. I'm going to push off, back pedal, and draw my weapon at the same time. And I think that that's the way we're kind of doing it now, other than just getting into locking up and grappling with the suspect like that. So, but anyways, guys, just a quick video. I want to know what your thoughts are on that. I'm really, like I say, I've seen plenty of criminals starting to carry backup. There's no reason why we shouldn't or be undergunned. What's your opinion? Leave me a comment, a PM, a video response would be great. If you're one of those guys out there on YouTube that carry multiple backup to your primary, I'd like to see it. Anyways, let me know what you think, guys, and your thoughts on it. But I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start carrying a backup piece at least and just trying it out, see how it works. I've been doing it for probably the last month, and it's really not an issue, especially with these two firearms, the Ruger LC9, the LCP. They're fairly lightweight to begin with. So let me know your thoughts, guys. If you carry a backup piece, I'd love to hear about it. But anyways, I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a good one.